Hey, 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 yo ho ho, big boy has come to play the game. Oh man, that's an old saying my friend used to say. Sorry for stealing his shit, but yo, welcome everyone. It's your boy Mr. Degenerate. Back at it again. We live. We about to talk about this Nintendo Direct because damn, just when PlayStation thought they could rest, they were like, "We got this. We got this in the bag. No one's fucking with us." Nintendo came in and was like, "Yeet, I'm coming in with the heat," and they came pretty good despite some flaws. I enjoyed the conference a lot, and we're gonna get into it. We ain't gonna rush this. We're gonna just take our time with this. But of course, I understand that people don't want to hear my voice for 10 fucking hours or whatever. So I will leave a timestamp in the description box below that will skip through any particular topic we want to talk about. But again, as someone who is not a huge Nintendo fan, I'm gonna tell you we're gonna try and go through this as quick as possible. And I don't got much to say on this whole shit. So we'll start. Let's talk about Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Break, whatever. This is the new expansion pack from the Monster Hunter Rise. And I gotta say, just to get it straight off the bat, I'm not playing this shit on the Switch. I already don't own it on the Switch. And that's because Capcom and their all-gradiness decided, let's not keep secrets, and decided to announce the PC edition. And so they've been announced the PC edition was coming for Monster Hunter Rise. So I was like, yippee, I don't have to fucking play it on this weak-ass system called the Switch. And no offense to Nintendo fans, I understand that the Switch is selling. I understand that people love the Switch. But I think the Switch is weak as fuck, and I do not, as someone who plays Nintendo products on a casual basis, I do not feel like playing games on a weak-ass system. So I'm going to play it on my PC, Master Race, and enjoy the show. From what I gathered, this is going to be kind of like vampire-ish style DLC. It looks like the dragon you're facing is kind of have like some vampire-ish powers. But also, one of the things that spoke to me is that it's going to be kind of like Iceborne expansion pack, where there's going to be new missions, new environment, new armor sets, new everything. And I'm looking forward to this. So hopefully when it comes on the PC, because again, not playing this on no fucking Switch, it's going to be awesome. Moving on, Mario Party Superstar coming on October the 29th. It looks cool. It has like 5 new stages that was from Nintendo 64. I'm just going to call it out, and I'm going to say it again. Not a huge fan of Mario Party. It's not a game I'm going to play by myself. You need friends to play with that, and I'm not playing it with a bunch of randos. Although I am happy that it is going to be online. You're going to be able to use online with this game. That is cool. But this is a game you're going to have to play with friends. And not to say I don't have friends. I have friends, but it's not a game I'm going to pay $60 for. I'm sorry. Unless somebody's going to pop me $60 to play this fucking game, I'm not playing it. I have no desire to play this or spend $60. It's coming out October the 20th. Cool for those who's excited. Doesn't even look bad. Just cool. Just not a game for me. Not a game I'm gonna pay $60 for. Anywho, moving on. Voice of Cards. This is a game from Yoko Taro. For those who don't know who Yoko Taro is, he is the creator of Nier and Dragon Guards, 2 of the most depressing ass series I've ever got to witness and play. And they're both coming on the fucking PS4 and PC. So again, even if I was interested in, which I'm not, because I don't give a fuck about card games. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Yoko Taro. I love you. I love you, bro. I love this man. He makes really, really interesting and fascinating games and sad games as well. But I am not spending $60 or however this game's gonna fucking cost to play fucking card games, bro. I'm sorry. Just recently, Midnight Sun, the new Marvel game, is gonna be a card game, turn-based card game as well. I don't want to fucking play with cards. What the fuck do I look like? A 5-year-old? This ain't Yu-Gi-Oh, motherfucker. I don't want to fucking play with the heart of the cards. No, I don't care. I'm sorry, don't care. I'll probably watch a playthrough online. Hopefully the story is captivating, just like a Nier game, but I don't care. Disco Elysium Final Cut. Listen, it's coming. It's on all other platforms, but it's coming on the Switch. Good for the Switch players. Now you guys get to experience. I heard this game is amazing. Never played it. Have no desire of playing it. I think my friend actually gifted it to me on Steam, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that comes out October the 12th for digital. Physical release 2022. Have fun with that. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, or whatever the fuck it's called. October the 29th. More DLC. It's coming October the 29th. Don't care for Dynasty Warrior games. I'm sorry, you can hit me with any Dynasty Warrior game. You can hit me with fucking that Berserk Band of Hops game. I still want to play it. Those games are boring. They're not fun. I've played a few of them. I just do not find them interesting at all. They just feel so button mashy and not fun at all. I'm sorry. Don't care. Then they talked about Chocobo GP. What had Final Fantasy become, man? We got all this time to promote this fucking game, but we ain't got time to get no fucking Final Fantasy 16, bro. Okay. That being said, I think the game is actually kind of cute. I like how if you pick up an item in that game, when you're racing, if you pick up an item, and if you pick up the same item, it actually levels up your item, just like the RPG. That's cool, but I don't care. I'm not paying $60 for that game. But again, for those who are interested, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Then this is the part what pissed me off. Announcement for announcements. Listen, I understand that you want to spread news, but there's better ways of doing this. We live in a digital age of social media. You cannot sit there and tell me you couldn't announce the Smash last DLC character, Sakurai's last time showing off a DLC character for Smash, or probably his last time working on a Smash game. Online, you couldn't have just tweet about it, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Anywho, this announcement is coming. Conference is going to be October the 5th, and it's going to show off the last Smash character. Again, why are we wasting time with this? Like, I don't. If Nintendo, if fucking PlayStation had done the same shit, I would be on their asses for this. Either show me the character, show us a tease of the character, give us hints of the character, or get the fuck out. You're wasting time. Don't care for it. Get it out of here. As for the announcement and who I think it is, listen guys, I don't really care. I don't care who it is. I got all the characters I want, including a meme costume of Dante. I know Devil May Cry fans are probably assaulted as I say this. I don't care. At least our series got representative, and I'm happy for that. I got Bayonetta. I got Cloud. I got Sephiroth. Terry's in the game. I got Ken. I got fucking Ken. What more do I want, bro? This is not much a man can ask for, bro. Like, I'm good. And I got Travis Touchdown as a meme fighter. Like, listen, and I got Kazuya. I got my favorite fighting game fighting game, not favorite fighting game character, but favorite fighting game franchise represented in the game, bro. And my favorite video game of all time is represented in this game. Sakurai has literally done so much for the video game community. It's fucking ridiculous. So whoever the next DLC character is, I just want people to be happy. That's all. That's my rant on Smash, the final DLC character. And the last thing I will say on this, and then move on, is that Sakurai, thank you for your hard work. Thank you for everything you've done. If this is going to be your final time doing a Smash game, thank you. Moving on. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Spring 2022. This game looks really, really cool. It reminds me of Mario Odyssey mixed with Last of Us for some fucking reason. I don't know why. But it looks dope. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nintendo fans. This is the first time we're seeing a Kirby game being in a 3D platforming way. And I think that's kind of cool. I've never been a huge Kirby fan, but this looks cool. And I'm down to play this. I'm down to try it out. Hopefully it's fun to play. Because I've been dying for not Mario. I've been dying for them to change up the formulas with these Kirby games and just their games in general. And I'm proud that they're finally changing it up and Kirby's getting a spotlight to change up. That's dope. Moving on. Then again, I had to knock a point for this shit. Again, like announcing another announcement for another direct. Come on, guys. Either show a tease of the next content or don't do anything at all, man. You did it with the fucking Hyrule reveal, Hyrule DLC. Do it for this. Just show fucking gameplay or show a tease of what the new content could possibly be. I don't get it. Like, this shit was... No. And I get it. You know, Animal Crossing is their biggest selling game. They want to get the buzz out that more content's coming. But guys, you could tweet about it. I said the same shit about Capcom. Tweet about it. We don't got time for this. And that is coming in October. Moving on, Mario Golf is getting free DLC. 2 new characters, 2 new stages. Don't care, but it looks cool. Nintendo fans, have fun with that. Don't care. Disney Magical World 2 Enhanced Edition. Missed me with that bullshit. I ain't a Disney princess. Big bombshell news for this next one. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the original one, is coming to the Switch November the 11th. Now this is very interesting because I tried to look it up and it seemed like this is not going to come to the PS4 or any other console, so this is very interesting. But that being said, I think this is a very smart move because it allows people to go and play this game and prepare you for the remake. And I'm hopefully that enough people will play this game and get an idea of, and like make your voice heard that, yo, this game is amazing and you cannot fuck up the remake. So the pressure's on because this is going to be given to a whole brand new audience, Nintendo fans who probably never played this shit. So hopefully whoever's making the remake is gonna look at the feedback and see what they need to nail about the fucking remake. So this is a really good testing pool. Hopefully they bring it to the PS4/5 and the Series X and S, so newer people can play it as well. Those guys can play it as well. Then again, I believe in the Xbox has it in their backwards compatibility, so I don't know if they're really gonna do anything with that. But yeah. Then Dying Light 2. Oh my goodness. Listen. Dying Light 2. Cloud Edition. Again. Rant time. I'm sorry, but Nintendo, You wouldn't have to do this dumb ass, stupid ass, retarded ass cloud version if you would just, and I repeat, just make a stronger fucking console, guys. Just please, for the love of God, make a stronger console. I don't know what is with Nintendo not wanting to make a stronger console. Just make a pro console. So for people like me who wants to play their games on the highest fidelity or the strongest fidelity that Nintendo can possibly offer, we can do that. Again, I do not play my Switch because my Switch is a weak ass console. Why would I want to play a cloud version that's going to run on the internet that has to be streamed on my Switch to play a game when I could buy it on the fucking PC and play it natively on my PC with all the bells and whistles and no latency issues? That's fucking stupid. That is dumb. Why would anyone want the cloud version of these games is beyond me. I'm sorry. I am very sorry if I'm offending Nintendo fans, but this needs to be heard. I don't give a fuck about this, about cloud version. And I don't understand how any Nintendo fan can care about a cloud version of the game, bro. I genuinely can't. You can't even play this shit outside. So what the fuck are you gonna do with a cloud version? Again, play it outside? Again, that defeats the purpose. Again, like, this doesn't make any sense. And with Nintendo's terrible ass online, okay, you missed me with that bullshit. So moving on, then they had the audacity to announce Dying Light Platinum Edition. Listen, and by the way, the cloud version is coming out February the 4th, 2022. Whatever. Going back to the Dying Light Platinum Edition. That game looks like ass. I'm sorry. It looks like it's running. It looks like shit is on a PC setting and they lowered everything to the lowest settings, bro. It looks like that shit running on a fucking toaster. Like, it looks awful. Why would I want to play Dying Light on the go? I don't get it. I guess Nintendo fans want to just play games looking ugly. But whatever, fine. That's cool. Y'all want to do that? That's cool. Fine. And, at the end of the day, that's cool. But I don't want to play it on that. But that's cool. For Nintendo fans who's never tried the game out before or never had played it, again, great opportunity, but it just looks so bad. Why does it look so bad? I don't know. That's just me. Please tell me that's running on dock. That cannot be running on. Whatever. Moving on. Triangle Strategy. It's coming out March 4th, 2022. They said they took a lot of the feedback that they learned from the demo, and they've added a bunch of new features and a bunch of things and improved the loading times, which was a big complaint from what I've heard of the game. The game looks interesting. It kind of reminds me of Octopath Traveler. I don't know if that's the same team, but it looks interesting, and for me, I'm actually kind of interested in it after watching it a little bit, only because I've really been dying for another Fire Emblem game, and yeah, this will hold me out until we get a new Fire Emblem game. So I'm looking forward to playing this. Hopefully I find time to play it, but yeah, I'm looking forward for this. This looks like it's gonna be a hit. This looks like it's gonna be fun. More details of our Queen Samus, Metroid Dread, looking mighty nice. They came out, talked a little bit about the story. Samus is going in to find out if virus or some alien life form is still alive, and then she's gonna run into the civilization that's been around for years and what happened to the civilization, all the while being chased by these robots, these killer robots that one shot kills her, from what I've seen. It looks cool. Again, it looks epic. I love this game. Just looks amazing. Like, and I'm sorry, I just gotta geek over Samus' outfit again. I really love this armor. Like, something about this armor reminds me of a Mega Man armor for some reason, but it just looks sick. And I also love how all the time the game shows Samus' reflection throughout the whole entire game. I'm really feeling this game. Again, day one cop. Don't do like Deathloop and show this shit too much. You already got this in the bag, Nintendo. You already got this in the bag. So don't fuck it up. Moving on. We gotta talk about the biggest announcement for me though was the Switch Online expansion pack. Now, I guess they finally listened to me, and when I was like, the Switch Online the Switch Online fucking sucks. And you have these old ass games, which is cool, but it would be nice if you get Nintendo 64 and GameCube games. Well, I guess they fucking listened to me, because we're finally getting Nintendo 64 games and Sega Genesis, bro. Two of my childhood systems are going to be free, are going to be in this shit, bro. It's gonna be, finally, it's gonna be offered. I'm so happy. I'm happy. And the lineup will include Super Mario 64. Fuck you for giving us that port, by the way. It means that you didn't need to give us that damn ass port. That $60 port. Fuck you, Nintendo. Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64, Star Fox 64, Yoshi's Story, Ocarina of Time, considered to be one of the best Zelda games of all time. Win Back, I don't know what the fuck that is. Mario Tennis, my childhood, used to bust all my cousin's ass in that game. Dr. Mario 64. Sin and Punishment. That game sounds familiar. Then coming soon, later on down the line, they're gonna introduce Pokemon Snap, Majora's Mask, Paper Mario, Mario Golf, F-Zero X, holy shit, and then the biggest one, which made me say holy shit, was Banjo-Kazooie. Now, for those that don't know, Banjo-Kazooie is not owned by Nintendo. Technically speaking, that's a Microsoft IP. Now, the reason why this got me shocked is because Rare used to work on a lot of games for Nintendo. Now, Rare is a Microsoft studio now. So this means what I'm hoping is going to happen, and what I think this means is that since they have a good relationship with Microsoft, we could possibly get Killer Instinct and Conker's Bad Furry Day and other stuff. And I'm like, holy shit. And Donkey Kong 64. And if that's the truth, man, it's gonna be a wrap. This new package, expansion pack, is gonna be a day one cop for me. And I ain't even talk about the Sega Genesis stuff. You have 4 of my favorite games in this shit. Sonic 2. I wish it was Sonic 3, but whatever. Sonic 2. Street of Rage 2. My childhood. Golden Axe. Shinobu 3. Oh Lord. Almost fainted, guys. Almost fainted. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I know they're gonna be adding more to this. They also got Castlevania Bloodline on here. Listen, this is the day one cop for me. Say no more. This was an awesome ass announcement. Finally doing something I wanted them to do, and they're doing it. And the reason why I'm so happy about this announcement is because at the end of the day, I am all about reserving the life of these games, because getting these games nowadays are pretty fucking hard. And yes, you can emulate them, but I do not like emulation at all. I'd rather pay Nintendo and pay these companies to play their old games again. I'd rather pay than to not legally play them illegal. Like, I really would not. I would not want to play them just not the right way. And that's just me. Other people would feel my type of way, but it is what it is. I know people would disagree with me. It is what it is. It's okay. But at the end of the day, I'm just glad that they're doing this. The only thing Nintendo can fucking bite me on is these new controllers. Now, this controller is going to cost $50. Man, listen. I'm not paying $50 for no Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis controller. Even though it looks cool and even though it looks nice, I'm not fucking doing that shit. They can fuck off with that dumb shit. Miss me with that bullshit, Nintendo. I don't know how Nintendo fans can pay for that, but then again, Nintendo fans would probably argue, how can PlayStation fans fight, pay $70 for a video game? I have no idea either. I think it's ridiculous on both ends, but at the end of the day, I guess it's gonna depend on the user. If you guys feel like this is worth $50, go for it. Me, I don't think it's worth $50, especially if you own other controllers. But it is what it is. Moving on, then they had a little montage. Shadowrun collection. Don't care for it. Castlevania Advanced Collection. Automatic cop. Ever since Castlevania the animated series is finished, I've been missing a Castlevania really so much, and it kind of sucks that Konami's not doing nothing with the IP. I'm glad that they're re-releasing the games and adding them on PC, because this is also on the PC, but it kind of sucks. But this collection will include, like, you'll be able to play all the music. There's gallery, there's a rewind mode, there's a quick save, there's button controls, map button changes you can do. Really cool. I'm happy that this is coming, that this came out. I'm so happy. But at the same time, it makes me miss. I would really love a new Castlevania game, even a 3D one. Man, listen, just license the fucking IP out. Konami, you pieces of shit. Just do that. Moving on, then we get Acer's Rise remake or HD, and this game, I didn't know what it was, but one of my friends was super excited for it, and I was just like, okay, I'm glad for you guys who got it, but I was just kind of like, whatever. It doesn't look even bad. I just was kind of like, this looks kind of interesting. Like, I like the 2D aspects of it. It kind of reminds me of Castlevania, but I don't know. It's not for me. But it's also on the PS4 and also for PC and mobile. So I would say check it out. It looks interesting. Not something I'm not really interested in playing, but it looks interesting. Deltaune Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are now available on the Switch. Go pick that up. I think it's Undertale, or either a spin-off of Undertale or whatever. I have no idea, but it looks interesting. Then they did their other montages. They did another montage. They got Hot Wheels. They had all these other stuff. But of course, the biggest one they showed off was Shin Megami Tensei 5. That is now available for pre-order, so pick that up. And then we get into the big announcement. These motherfuckers decided, let's come out and announce the cast members and the release date for the fucking Mario movie. And holy shit, when you tell me that this was going to be the highlight of the show for me, if someone would have told me that, I would have slapped them in the face. Because this genuinely had me crying of laughter. And I'm not even going to read off the names. I'm just going to show you there on the screen the names. And I'm just going to say, man, Nintendo was smoking some shit when they made this fucking cast member. Like, seriously, this shit was hilarious. And I would deduct points for this. I would deduct points for it. But since I was dying of laughter until the point I cried, it raised the point of the score. I enjoy this casting, and it made me very curious now on how people's gonna react to the characters being voiced by these people, but also how people's gonna react to Nintendo characters being fully voice acted. Because I don't think in the history of these Nintendo games have any of the characters been fully voice acted. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how people take to it. So me personally, this was a dumbass announcement, but I give it huge points because I generally walked out of there crying of laughter at how ridiculous these announcements were. Like, seriously, you have Chris Pratt fucking voicing Mario. We have literally Seth Rogen voicing Donkey Kong. If that's not funny, I don't know what is, bro. It's like, that generally had me tearing up of laughter. Shout outs to Nintendo for going ballsy, man. That's some funny ballsy shit, but nevertheless, that was fucking dope. Shout outs to Nintendo for that. We're gonna move on to Splatoon 3, my game. Now this game had me so hyped. It's had me so happy because I really love Splatoon. Splatoon is a really fun game. Just a fun little shooter game to play with friends, and it's just fun. It's relaxing. I don't stress the fuck out, and the game is just super fun. They showed off that you have now abilities in the game, so you like pull out a fucking tank and just go around just inking motherfuckers. They showed off you get this new suit, this new ability suit that allows you to zip across the land. They went into detail of like where you're gonna be at in the game's world, a little bit of the story. I don't care about the story. I don't care about anything. You know what I care about? Shooting motherfuckers in the face with a paint gun, alright? I can't wait to get in that mech and ruin motherfuckers' days. I can't wait for this game. This game is fun. Play Splatoon. Splatoon is mad fucking fun. I don't care for tournaments. I don't care for anything about this game. Just playing this game is fun. And then last but not least, and I gotta make a dramatic entrance to the Queen. The Queen. We've been waiting for the Queen. I've been waiting for the Queen. The Queen has been dormant. She's been relaxing. She's been chilling. Just like a typical woman. Always late to the party. Always late to the party. But when she pulls up, man, she looking fabulous. And these motherfuckers over at Platinum Games kept us waiting, but the wait was worth it. Bayonetta 3, motherfuckers. Finally. And at first, they got us good, because at first they showed off the little mascot from Platinum Games, from Astral Chains. And I was like, oh, we're getting Astral Chains too. Okay, Astral Chains. All right. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I did say if we make a sequel, I would be down. I would be down for it. And I gotta tell you, that was a nice turnout. And I was like, yeah, fuck that game. Give us the Queen. And the Queen pulled up in a new badass, sexy ass outfit, looking mad cute. Still looking like a MILF, but still looking mad cute. She looked like her younger self, just now finally an adult. And I love the design. I love the look. Again, a homage to her younger self, her Reza look. Spoilers for Bayonetta 1. And I just love it, man. I'm just digging it. This game looks everything I want out of a fucking platinum game. When I think of platinum, this is the shit I look for, man. Over the top action, over the top cringy, self-aware dialogue. Cause she's just like, yo, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm extremely late, but I'm here. And I'm like, yes you are, Queen. You know you late, but it's okay, Queen. Come on over here. Samus, sit on down, baby. It's okay. You still the Queen. But true babe gotta come through. And I was just ball. I was having a ball. I love that now when she summons her monsters. I know people's gonna hate this. I love how she summons her monsters. She got a little tattoo. And the gameplay, she's can move around and do everything while the monster is still attacking everybody. I was like, oh, yes, this shit looking beautiful. And Bayonetta is like doing her little dances while in gameplay doing her little dances to summon monsters and shit. And fucking monsters are just coming through and wrecking shop, having a kaiju battle in the background. I'm like, this is fucking platinum at its finest. Thank you. That being said, and I'm sorry to crash the party, and I know people's gonna hate me when I say this, but this once again proves my point. And I can understand certain people online were saying the same thing too. Why we need a Switch Pro. Because this game was looking rough. This game looking like it was running 10 frames per second, like it was running on a toaster oven. This shit was looking rough. Rough. And I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I want to give them this complete benefit of the doubt that it's going to look better when the game comes out. However, the game was looking rough. And I'm sorry for that, Chief. This game was looking super rough. And I'm disappointed that the game was showing off a little bit like this. But at the same time, I'm happy that Bayonetta is finally coming in 2022. I'm expecting a delay, but maybe not. Usually Nintendo get shit out when they get shit out. They usually stick on course, and there's no release date, but we know 2022 is gonna be the day, the fucking year is coming. So I'm excited for this. I'm looking forward to this. It took us 4 years. The Queen was dormant, but now she's arrived, and I'm just so happy. I feel like crying, but I'm not. I just gotta hold out a little longer. And I was just thinking to myself, and the reason why I got a little emotional when I was watching the gameplay of Bayonetta 3, because I realized these are hack and slash games that have been very dormant. Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, they've been dormant for a while. And to finally have them back, both Devil May Cry, aka Dante, and have Bayonetta come back looking fabulous, looking good. Well, except Dante, he looking like a bum. He looking like he's struggling, bro. It's okay, man. But to see the franchises I love come back, the games that resonate with me come back and looking good, and people's excited. Like, genuinely, people's make fan art. People are are genuinely happy about these games makes me happy. Genuinely got me a little emotional when I watched it. You know, after the avail, I was like seeing so many people right off the bat was making concept art, making art, talking about Bayonetta. Makes me happy. I'm happy. So overall, let's be honest and let's be fair. In terms of a conference, I would say this was pretty much on par with the PlayStation. I would say it's pretty on par with the PlayStation event that recently passed. A lot of good games were shown. I will say this, a lot of good games were shown. There was no moments that dragged. However, there were barely games that spoke to me. Looking back on this list, we have Monster Hunter Rise expansion. We have the Smash character I'm interested in learning about. Bayonetta 3, of course. Knights of the Old Republic. I already on the PC. Dying Light, Platinum Edition. Metroid Dread. Day One Cop. Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Online. Definitely buying that. I'm definitely expanding my memory, my subscription. And Castlevania Collection, Shin Megami Tensei, I'm copping. I'm very interested in the Mario movie now. And they said that the characters are going to be talking more than they've ever talked before. So I am extremely, and I repeat, extremely interested in seeing that, because I'm curious on how Nintendo fans are going to take that, because they haven't ever, I don't think they've ever heard Mario and Luigi and all the characters talk for so much. And I think that's going to be interesting, and I kind of want to see how this movie will influence the video games. If the movie does well, will we start seeing Mario be fully voiced? Will we start seeing this stuff? I don't know. I doubt it, due to the fact that Nintendo sticks in their own way. They do whatever the fuck they want. And that's kind of cool for Nintendo, or whatever. Splatoon 3, I'm copping day one, and Bayonetta 3, I'm fucking selling my left testicles for. So, overall, I would say, although some of these games did not speak to me, I did think Nintendo came strong. I think they did good. I think, again, what hurt the score and why it wasn't as good as their E3 press conference was the announcements for announcements. I fucking hate that. Don't do that shit. And again, bringing back my similar point, I hate the cloud version of these games. Either make a pro or stop trying to keep up. Just make a pro version of these consoles. That's it. That being said, if I had to rate this, if I gave the Nintendo E3 event 8, a strong 8, close to an 8.5, I'm gonna give this one a low 8, close to a 7.5. I just really, there wasn't games that interest me, but what really aggravated me was those fucking announcements was just annoying. And also, as much as I love the Bayonetta reveal, like, genuinely made me emotional, take emotions out of it, I think this game was a little too early to show. I think the next showcase, the final showcase of this year, or even if you did the Jeff Keighley's his little award show, Game of the Year award show, I think that would have been a perfect time to show it off. Maybe it would have looked better. But that being said, so many people was happy, so many people was excited.
and I'm happy. So at the end of the day, the conference gets an 8. Low 8. Same thing with the PlayStation conference. Low 8. That being said, this is your boy, Mr. Degenerate. Signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun shit. Do that for your boy so he can keep making these fucking videos. Cause it's hard out here for YouTuber, but just support your boy any way you can. With that being said, I'm out. Have a good one.